Hey all, we are returning after a brief hiatus to our game of The Last Caravan. We're playing with the open hearth. My name is Donna. My pronouns are he, him. I'm running the game. Let's get a quick intro from our players and their characters, and maybe a quick um, previously on. Um, so let's go character keeper order, left to right, which means T, you're up first.
Hey, I'm T, she, her, and I'm playing Mercedes Clark, also she, her, the large animal vet who is feeling a little bit like a fish out of water. Um, and last time, she absolutely destroyed Angie's drone by running it full tilt into the face of a Warsinger, which was a physically imposing alien that had been threatening some hostages.
Mark, you're muted.
Yeah, hi, sorry. Hi, I'm Mark. I use he, him pronouns. I am playing Ree, who uses she, her pronouns. Ree is the lookout, the hunter and scout for the group. Um, and last time I remember the end of the encounter that we had with the Warsinger and the Warsinger's troops, in which Angie was not here today, shot the Warsinger with a flare gun and set up an opportunity for Ree to then kind of finish it off with her rifle from where she was. And now that we have taken care of that, I think we're going to be getting down with a rescue of some humans.
Referring, humans. No, last time I remember we met this alien dude called Recollect, who was actually pretty much of a kind of a bro, I guess, an alien bro who could speak English and who told us, yeah, he actually didn't like how the war singers treated the humans, and the war singers apparently can do mind control shit, and kind of asked us to maybe go and do something about it, maybe kill the Warsinger or something to rescue the humans, and now we will find. And so we were like, yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a plausible plan. It we had a plausible plan. It went a little off the rails, I guess. But in the end, the result was the same. We killed the Warsinger, and now we will find out if Recollect is actually a nice relaxed bro alien, or if there is something more sinister at play here. And yeah, I think it was the glove that did the magic stuff.
The glove was responsible for uprooting a tree and throwing it at Ree. Um, so not entirely clear, especially given that you didn't see any kind of mind control stuff going on, what whether that was a device or like an integrated uh, power of the Warsinger.
So did the Warsinger fall into the river? Is that what happened?
Warsinger fell into the
Oh,
river.
okay. Okay.
Um, yeah.
But did their glove fall off them before they
Uh,
fell into the
When
river?
did they fall into the river? I think we shot him, and then I hit him a couple of times with the sledgehammer to just make sure it's down, right? I mean, that's
um,
how I remember it, and maybe I'm wrong.
I thought the shot had knocked them off.
Oh,
The final hit was
oh,
the
okay,
shot. Um,
okay,
I'm sorry.
okay.
um, but yeah, I mean, if you really want to fish around for alien
No, no,
gear,
no, no,
that
no.
that is no big problem.
Yeah, but Mercedes is right. Having open wounds and wading into a river, not a good idea. Also, we have some hostages to rescue.
Yeah. There is on the other side of the bridge a another Uiliani like
Mhm.
Rekalak.
Mhm.
who seems a little bit bigger than your friend. Um, and it just kind of stands up and yeah, I think like stands up and the tree that he was standing beside kind of leans to one side to make some accommodation of his size and Rekalak clacks at him in some alien language that doesn't sound at all familiar. Um, and this thing lowers its ginormous gun. Um, and kind of gives a shrug that reminds you of how Rekalak is when they're being, you know, accommodating to a new point of view.
I think that Reese says, "Hey, Recolak, what's this guy gonna do?"
Uh, he's gonna help us, maybe, probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How certain of that are you? Not that I doubt this guy, but I mean, it's pretty big.
I mean, how sure are you that I'm gonna help you?
So let's do the thing, I guess. Get the hostages.
It's probably about this point that Mercedes finally catches up with y'all because she was way back doing the drone. Uh, and I think she's going to give everybody a quick once over. And like, Walker, you're hurt.
Yeah, I got cut by the Warsinger's blade. Is that kind of poisoned? In the direction of recollect mostly. Or something like that. Have to worry about that.
I don't think so. I mean, they're not poisoned, just, don't go swimming in a river or anything like that.
Yeah. Moses.
I think Mercedes sort of like looks at Recolak and tilts her head and says, "Oh, you can get sepsis?"
I mean, if the river is full of poo, yeah, it doesn't go well.
Wait, Earth bacteria get into you? Are harming you? Or did you bring your own bacteria?
We have our own bacteria. Thank you very much.
And you brought them into our rivers. Thank you.
Oh, no. I mean, well, I guess. I mean, that's kind of maybe. I meant like rivers back home. Like, you know, it was a general life advice, not particular to this river. And then he looks over the kind of ruined side of the bridge at the dead Warsinger floating down the river. I mean, I guess our bacteria are in the river now.
Wouldn't be the first, I guess. Okay, hostages, rescue.
Yeah.
I have a mechanical question. Are recover actions one of the things that we do? It's not downtime, but like while we're traveling?
Yes. So your travel phase, your downtime actions include one called recover, which is healing. So you're gonna have to wait till after the detour to do that.
Gotcha. So I think narratively, Mercedes will bandage Walker, but mechanically nothing happens.
Sure.
Walker's a little impatient, but sure. He sees reason.
I think she'll just smack you and tell you to stop wiggling.
Not wiggling, I'm growling.
Don't make me get a halter.
Don't make me say you're welcome to try.
And Recolak
Thank you.
looks at Ree and says, in a whisper that everyone can hear, "Is this what we call sexual tension, or is this?"
I think Walker just glares.
Mercedes makes a mental note that they have sexual reproduction.
You can take the scientist out of the lab, man, but you can't. That didn't really work. Anyway,
She wishes you hadn't. It was temperature controlled in there.
So, moving on, and Recolak and his new friend kind of back away to themselves on the way. Um, how are you like taking the lead or following them, or what is I guess Ree's approach to this whole next step?
Ree's gonna want to get out ahead and kind of scout the direction to where the hostages are, or those to be rescued. If
Huh?
Recollect's um
Buddy.
buddy, you could say, I guess, would be willing to, if they can start pointing us in the direction, maybe they'll lead us right there. Or maybe they'll lead us right into a trap. I don't know. But I'll
Well,
keep an eye out for anything suspicious if we're following him.
yeah. I mean, they point you in a direction, in a very kind of take a left at the strange tree and, keep going downhill till you're almost at the bottom and then you've gone too far kind of way.
Okay.
So maybe make a search and survey roll to
Yeah, I'd be
see
happy to.
whether you spot anything interesting while following their directions.
I was not prepared with the dice room, but here now I am. Okay, so I am going to be rolling search and survey 3 dice. And do I? No, I'm just going to roll it as it is. I'm going to keep my heroism for now to spend at a later point if necessary. Should have spent it now, apparently. Yep. So I got a 2.
Ooh.
That's
Oh
my high.
no.
No.
Oh no. Me.
Um, so you're kind of coming to the top of a ridge following their directions, and this seems like a good place to um, uh, take a look at the landscape overlooking this gorge that they've warned you about. And I'm not sure why you don't hear something come up the slope just to the other side, but they barrel into you.
No.
Mm.
So like
Um,
a flying tackle takedown kind of
a
situation.
flying tackle takedown, yeah, and I think your rifle goes skittering down the slope. You just drop it and it, clatters, like 20 or 30 yards down.
Ooh.
And uh, for the rest of you, like slightly up the trail, you see a human looking bedraggled, just careen into Ree, and I think like maybe how does Ree react when they get like sideswiped in this manner?
Yeah, so very she's very flustered, and I think that as she starts to roll, she's trying to find something to grab with her hands to use as a weapon, a rock, a stick, um, as she's tumbling through the snow on her way down the side of this hill. Oh, I'm sorry, you're muted, mate.
You're not going down the slope, just your rifle.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Take a harm just for the
Copy.
general windedness of it all.
Okay.
So yeah, you see upslope, you see Ree grab like a rock or something and go to bash this guy's brains in. Let's credit him with more than one brain cell at least. Um, what do you do?
Oh. I guess I'd try to get there to see if I can stop these two from killing each other.
I think Mercedes is right behind you, yelling, "Wait, stop! Don't hurt each
Um,
other!"
I mean, walking it out. Who knew? We can survive without Angie. Yes.
That's right. She's got one dice. Let's see how that goes.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna roll one. 3.
Okay. Not great. I mean, technically better, but still a three ain't great. Um, and Walker, what do you want to see if you can um, use other methods to stop these people fighting?
Yeah, I mean, I can just it's a guy, right?
Yes.
I just tackle the guy to the ground. A, so he can't harm me. B, so we can't hit him with a rock. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's like a football tackle. I'm trying to not hurt him too
Ah,
badly because I
um,
think he might be one of the people we're trying to rescue. But I'm trying to rescue him in a way. I'm more scared of Ree than I don't know. I think Ree
uh,
is more dangerous to him than he might be dangerous to Ree.
sure. Um, I mean, this guy fights like an insurance salesman, so you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so maybe fight under pressure, even if you're trying not
Yep.
to do actual damage, is still
Yeah.
the best way to go with
I think I
this.
still have chosen violence in this case.
Is it? I mean, you are
Hmm.
specifically trying not to hurt them, right?
Yeah, but it is kind of a violent way. I mean, if somebody tackled you in the street, you would probably see that as violence, right? I didn't choose to talk or anything else.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, let's see how that goes. Come on, be a little better than the other ones. It's a 4. We're getting better.
You're getting
Each die
better. Yeah,
roll, one better.
one by
But
one, one by one.
I think 4
Um,
is success-ish.
yeah. So you lift this guy up, off Ree, and he does a funny thing with his legs as he loses contact with the earth. Um, kind of cartoonish, scrabbling for not something alien or anything like that. Um, and yeah, I think that calms him down, and I don't know, re-scrabbles from underneath him to find her feet. Like a scruffed kitten. Yeah. Um,
Now,
and yeah, he's calm.
chill
He's
the
calm.
chill the fuck out, everyone. What the hell? Shake him a little.
I think though, when you pick him up, there's still elbows and legs going, and I think one of them errantly catches you in the nose, gives you a
Ow,
nosebleed for one
ow,
harm.
ow. Okay,
Um,
okay. Then I'm
uh,
shaking him a little harder.
yeah, you shake him until he stops resisting. That's fair.
Yeah, well, yes. Ow.
Uh, Hi. he says, somewhat obviously.
At least someone talk to this person.
I think Ree starts toward him because she's upset because she's pissed. So she's like going at him like she's going to hit him. She
And
says,
Mercedes
"You
will
son of a bitch."
grab your arm.
And so
Um,
yeah.
Or
She's
attempt to. I don't know if you let
restops.
her not.
Yeah, restops, restrained.
And Walker returns turns away a little so that you can hit the guy without hitting him.
okay, I'm cool. Are you cool? And then he sees the Rekalak and the other alien come, and he starts to try to run again.
Nope.
Although I guess he's still being held off
Yep.
the earth, so he doesn't get very far.
Nope. You're
Um,
staying here.
Also, I think at some point on the walk, Mercedes would have asked the second one's name so we can stop calling them the other one.
okay, good.
The other
Um,
Rekalak is his name,
the
actually. His name is
other
also
one,
Rekalak. Yeah, it's an
we are
unfortunate
all
situation.
Rekalak. Uh, his name is Shakal.
Uh, And I think Mercedes is, still not letting go of Ree, who I think it sounds like is visibly upset. And I was gonna be like, it's okay, it's okay. It's Rekalak and Shakal. Are you one of the people they took prisoners? Did you escape? We're trying to get everybody out.
Yeah, I escaped. I was yeah, I escaped. The the alien guy put everyone else into some kind of like trance, like stay here, what, and I'll be back, but it didn't take on me. So I was kind of escaping to see if I could find something.
Well, you found something.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, and then you try to, I don't know, tackle the
I
person you found.
they were just standing right there, and they had a gun, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's a brilliant strategy. Tackle the person with a gun.
As opposed to let them shoot me.
As opposed to maybe just watching what they're doing. Because I was she trying to shoot you?
I wasn't going to shoot him.
Well, I guess hostile audience, not letting me finish what I was going to say. That's okay. Everyone is pissed. That is understandable. Um, so what are
I
you
don't know.
doing? You're
I'm reconsidering.
shooting me?
And she shakes herself loose from Mercedes' grasp and starts down the slope to recover the rifle.
Mercedes watches after you, sort of picking at her lip, and then she'll turn and quietly say to Rekalak, um, so if the Warsingers do their like mind control, can it how long does it last? Do you know? Do they have to be like listening to it the whole time?
I mean, you have to be listening while they do it. But I mean, then it lasts, depending on what what's going on.
Right.
Okay, I'm letting you go now, Paul. You do any funny shit, next time I won't be so nice. Okay? Set him down.
You talking to me? My name is Jackson.
Okay, fine. Jackson, misheard you.
I really just bumped into her. I didn't mean, I wasn't attacking her. It was just I was scrabbling up the hill and
Mhm.
she just appeared, and if I stopped, I would have just fallen. and it wouldn't be pretty. So, like,
And I think Mercedes is looking at Jackson and sort of like tilts her head and says, "But we all watched you tackle her.
did you though?
Are, are you gaslighting me? We just met.
Well,
Walker, I think you
I,
should not let this guy go, actually."
I have to stuff my nose. I'm sorry.
listen, you may think you understood what was going on. I don't think you can speak to my intentions. Uh,
I
you
think
you saw the aftermath of our collision.
yeah, but I know Ree, and she doesn't miss people like that.
I mean, she obviously did.
Where's Ichigo? We don't. Like, we can fight now all we want, or maybe we can rescue the other people, humans, and fight afterwards. Okay? Is that
I mean,
cool with you, Ree?
I don't think
Yes,
she's listening.
that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, so where are the people? What kind of guards or something can we expect there? Do we have to fight more aliens?
I mean, there's a couple of the like soldiers there.
Hmm. Like these
Um,
guys, point to Recollect and the other guy. I'm sorry,
well,
Not Shazam, Shanar something?
Yukal.
Chicago. On the
No,
wrong spell.
the small guys.
Mhm.
The other two singers have gone off hunting,
Mhm.
so
Okay, so let's go.
Wait, you
Hmm.
believe him?
I mean, Recollect and Shakar are right here. They hear what he's saying. They can contradict him if he's lying, right?
She sort of looks over her shoulder.
I mean, you know what's in there in this I don't know, camp or something.
It's true. I guess, I don't know. How do we know they didn't mind control him to, work as like a sentry and take out any other humans that might be coming to help?
I mean, he was pretty bad at it, honestly. If they had done that, wouldn't they have given him at least a knife or something? Or a rock?
I guess
I don't
that's a
know.
good point.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, we've been trusting Recollect and Chakal. We can trust
That's
this guy
true.
as well.
Well, they haven't obviously lied to us and also physically attacked us, so I don't know that it's really apples to apples there.
Okay, good
hey,
point.
I haven't physically attacked anyone. I bumped into her, and I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. There's two of these guards down there at the near or patrolling the gorge.
Okay.
Is there anybody
And
you left behind?
They wouldn't leave. They're like whatever
How many
brainwashed
people are
or
your people?
there's like 2 dozen.
They're all your
Pretty,
people?
I mean, they're all humans who would love to be saved.
Jesus Christ.
Uh, I mean, my people. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Never mind.
family or anything. Anyone you're close to? Probably not, but
You're asking me to pick, is that what you're saying? Like you want me to pick a
no,
couple?
we want to make a fucking conversation, okay? We want to figure out who you are.
Returns to Walker and Mercedes, and like it kind of interposes herself between them and Jackson and says, "Listen, this guy's just an incredible asshole. So let's let him do whatever he wants to do, and let's the rest of us, let's go ahead and just take care of what we came here to take care of."
Yes, but I mean, if we let him go and he is working for them, he might like run in and be like, "Hey, there's, you know, some humans and some Uliani, and they're coming to mess you up, etc."
And he is just an incompetent asshole. He
I mean,
might,
maybe.
and we take him with us, he might do the wrong thing at the wrong time. Look, I can't, I can't, I mean, I can tie him to a tree, I guess, but
Oh, it's so cold. No, I mean, we can't. I don't want to hurt
exactly.
him. I just
No,
don't want to
exactly.
make sure
So,
he can't hurt us.
yeah, and how do you propose we do that, Mercedes?
Uh, I mean, if I had like a tranquilizer dart, I could put him to sleep for like 20 minutes. He looks about sheep-sized. But failing that, I don't know, he comes with.
Yeah, yes. I guess, I mean, I could put him to sleep, looks at the sledgehammer, but I don't think that is a good idea.
Maybe you should just put him down, Walker.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch
No.
that. That was too quiet.
I said maybe you should put him down.
Bree.
No, I won't do that, really. I won't do that.
Well, it sounds like he's a liability.
Well, he can be a liability with us, and if nothing else, they'll have one more person to shoot at while we're recklessly running into danger because we can't just leave people to be mind control slaves forever. Ugh.
Also, I think he's pretty good at stealth.
That's not funny. And returns and walks away.
It's true, it wasn't supposed to be funny.
So I guess he's coming with us?
I guess. Unless he makes a run for it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
And she steps closer to both of you again and says, but keep an eye on him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, um, so in terms of planning the approach or the attack or whatever it's going to be, you want to do some scouting or talk to Recolak or talk to Jackson, or a mix of the above.
I'd like to know if Recollect knows the two guards and if he can talk to them so that we don't have to fight them.
I mean, I'm not sure who it's going to be. Uh, if the two other Warsingers left, then who knows who they brought. Uh,
Yeah, but you can talk to them better than us.
yeah, but if there's only two of them, and he kind of hefts his rifle and nods over at his friend, two is two is manageable.
We can leave that to you.
Hmm.
I guess lead the way then.
Okay. So he exchanges a couple of words with his friend, and again, a bit of a shrug, but makes the same kind of gesture with his rifle as Recollet does. um, and then kind of Recollet looks at you and just grabs Jackson by the armpit and kind of hefts him a little bit uncomfortably up towards the gorge. And Shukal follows him.
I have a plan.
Yeah, and he kind of looks back and says, "You'll know when it's good to come in. You'll probably need to talk to the people."
Right.
Can I counter that as strategize about an upcoming dangerous whatever situation, I assume?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I count that as strategizing about an upcoming dangerous thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Do you have anything to add to Recollect's plan, or
I mean, I love for someone who's good at scouting to follow closely, but I assume Ree would do that.
hmm, Ria's not letting aliens go out of her sight,
Yeah.
right?
And she said she'd keep an eye on Jackson.
That is true. Um,
And I guess I'm following after a little slower with Mercedes probably behind me. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's psyching herself up for public speaking.
Okay.
And I think like after an initial moment of panic in Jackson, I think he like the penny drops as to maybe what the plan is when he sees what the rest of you are doing. And he seems to lean into it. He like starts pleading with them not to bring them back. Um, and says he doesn't know what happened, you know. And they just walk up to this gorge. You can see this kind of narrow um, opening, which has a guard, one of these Ernians, just a soldier like you saw before. And they exchange words with Recolak. Um, and then Recolak goes in with Jackson, and uh, Chukal kind of stays with at the entrance and kind of yeah, it sets himself in between the sentry and where you would be appearing. Um, and then you hear a shot ring out through the ravine, and then Shikal just like brains this other doesn't even fire his weapon, just you know, smashes him against the side of the gorge.
I think that's our signal.
Yep.
I mean, they didn't see it would be a subtle signal, right?
Right now, tunnel sickness.
And I think Mercedes has her much depleted first aid kit, which is as much sort of talisman as something with anything actually useful in it, tucked under her arm. And she's probably not sprinting. She's probably jogging up to the camp with you two.
I think Walker's staying by Mercedes because of the two of them. I think Mercedes is the one who need more protection in a conflict situation, and she doesn't seem to have another drone or flare. So
Yeah, and I guess like when you enter the ravine, you can see there are some kind of alien supplies, some kind of human um, bits and pieces like food and such. You can see, well, not very well, thankfully, like at the kind of height of the gorge, you can see some bodies hanging, um, uh, off uh, of some crags or whatever up further, and then there's this kind of cave or really like an overhang in the gorge where you can see like a few dozen or more um, people just sitting, kind of shivering in the cold, kind of mostly looking blank-eyed, but there's this older guy who seems to be a little bit more alert. He has like um, a busted leg, which is maybe why, if he is similarly immune, he didn't escape. It's hard to know. Um,
Yeah, and I don't think Mercedes is explicitly waiting for Walker, but I also don't think she's, peeling away from him. And she'll go over to the guy with the leg. And it sounds like he like looks up at her and recognizes that she's a person.
yes, definitely.
Hello.
Hey, uh, well, I didn't think that kid was going to come back for his, but I guess he did, huh?
Do you mean Jackson? Uh, yeah, I mean he's back, so yes, technically he did come back, yes.
Hey,
Um,
I like you. Uh,
I'm Mercedes, that's Walker. Uh, I don't know if we can see Rhea or if she's hidden or not.
I'm
She's
Peter.
up. Peter? This
Peter,
is the guy with the leg
the guy
issue?
with the leg. Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of them are pretty much out of it. The singers do this thing when they want us to move or not move or whatever, and yeah, I don't know what. Well, I think time more or less snaps people out of it eventually. So I guess uh, they'll like move with us now that they're pliable. Pliable, that's a terrible word. Uh, yeah,
I'm a technically a doctor. Do you want me to take a look at your leg?
that would be great. Technically, now a doctor is the best I've seen in quite a while.
I mean, I'm a real doctor, and it's just didn't do a lot of time on humans. I did do a guest lecture, go to a guest lecture about chimps once, so.
Okay. Uh, sure. Knock yourself out.
And I don't know if she needs to roll for this, but she will busy herself with
Yeah, I
basic
mean
first
it's
aid.
yeah, I mean it might be almost more of a see if you can rustle up something that will just get him walking, like a makeshift crutch or a brace or something like that.
This sounds like a rig and repair.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'll work.
Two sixes.
Nice. Hmm. What does that look like?
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I think Mercedes has spent a lot of time being a traveling vet on farms, and so she's very used to like, um, here is a medical problem, and you do not have, state-of-the-art medical equipment to it, but you do have the contents of this barn. So I think she says, wait here for a moment, and then she'll go and rummage for a bit, and come back and make a pretty serviceable splint. Maybe she finds like an actual crutch on uh, a success like that, and takes a moment and like adjusts and says, "All right, let's see. How's that feel? Is the length good?"
It'll take my weight. Yeah. I mean, I would love to get out of here now because I don't want to
Yeah.
be here when they come back.
No.
There any kind of car or conveyance or something here that we could use to get away a little quicker, or is it all on foot that we have to go?
Uh, I mean, it's a gorge, so there's not much going on here in the vehicular sense.
Hmm.
But I mean, we get back to the road and maybe we can find our way.
Okay. Okay, so let's shepherd these people, I guess.
Okay. I think that is a good place to take a break.
Yes.
I mean, okay. Um, so yeah, I think between the lot of ye, you get these 20 odd people walking, let's say shambling, uh, back out to something like safety, maybe close to where you've parked Steve, um, at least on the road. Um, and yeah, Peter kind of has an idea of how many hours it might be till this kind of song wears off. But it's not, um, they don't have timepieces. He doesn't know what the variables are. It's a very unscientific couple of hours, right? To Mercedes' way of thinking.
Is there anything we can do to, I don't know, get them a little more awake? Like, I don't know, having something with a strong smell under their nose or something, like kerosene.
I mean, Walker, sometimes you make like the right sound for stuff.
The
You
what?
remember like that one time, well, the one time when there was that thing attacking and then you hit your
Oh,
sledgehammer on that metal wall and then
right.
it made them leave? I don't know that we want to make them leave, but
I can
she shrugs.
I can try. I can try to bonk them awake or noise them awake, I guess. I always wanted to be a drummer.
It's so many people.
We've got Roxanne too, still. Do we? Is Roxanne with us?
Roxanne is still with you, I guess, has been off screen.
Mhm.
So yeah, they are back trying to annoy Ree,
I
like
wonder
any
if
good alien.
maybe this worthless bird thing can make a noise that'll wake them up. In which case, I guess it won't be worthless. It'll have some value. Can you do that, bird?
You should try to harmonize with alien stuff.
I can't. I can't.
I mean, you can.
Okay, here we go. Two dice. Two dice. Take the lower of the two. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
just
no, I'm
roll
gonna
two
push
sixes, right?
I
Oh,
can
okay.
push myself with heroism, right?
You can spend heroism to get
One
one
die.
die.
Okay. I'll roll the one die.
Okay.
That's a one. Bird, make some noise. Make noise to wake up them. My God, this bird is so stupid.
And Roxanne uh, lands on the top of your head and
Mhm.
squawks in your ear. Um, and I think like you hear some like a radio in a car, like backed up around the corner, squawks into life and say, like this.
What the hell?
And Mercedes perks up immediately and says, "A working radio! I'm gonna strip it for parts."
And while you do that, I will try to use my hammer to bang on something. And maybe Roxanne wants to harmonize with that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
So yeah, this is harmonizing with alien stuff, right?
Yeah.
With a
So,
hammer. I mean, if you wanted to use to untick a box on your sledgehammer, I'd give you an extra die.
oh yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I mean, I'll find something other than a sledgehammer eventually. I hope. Maybe, So I got 2 dice. I got heroism. Yeah, I want to wake these people up. So I guess I'll use one of those. Let's see how that goes. Come on. There are 2 6s. Also, I'm apparently Sir Mordecai. I'm sorry. But
Um,
that helps definitely with harmonizing with aliens.
yeah. So, like, why don't you describe this noise, this harmonic? Maybe Roxanne gets involved, and like, what's the reaction on these people?
I think Walker is a little, what rhythm to use, but then he looks at Roxanne and says, well, whatever, right? And then starts with the rhythm of the song, Roxanne. And for whatever reason, Roxanne seems to like that and starts to, I guess, squawk along a little. And then the people are starting to hum, and one of them goes, Roxanne. And I think that's kind of how they come back to consciousness. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I singing this song? Huh? What's going on?
Yeah, and I think the first few come out of it, and they blink. Um, and I guess like their initial reaction then is this noise. It's so discordant, right? And they look at this squawking alien bird, and they don't know what to make of it. And then like by the time they have kind of taken in their surroundings, every single one of them is, you know, properly awake again. And there's like yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone is cheering, but there's certainly some hugs and some high fives, and I don't know, maybe Mercy Days and Ree and Walker get pulled into it. Um, I mean, Ree will hate
Mercedes
that, I'm
tries to
sure.
avoid it. uh, but she just say, "Walker, you did it!"
I think
Right.
Walker's a little exhausted from the fighting and the bleeding nose, and then hitting that hammer is heavy. But he's like, okay,
Way
I
to go, man.
I guess. Ooh. Yeah, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It, yeah, I need to sit down, I think, a little.
So yeah, um, I'm not going to give anyone of these 2 dozen people names because that would be awkward and no one would remember them, least of all me. Uh, but they all have names and they, you know, get to work looking for, I don't know, cars to drive out of here or whatever. Um, so yeah, I think we can probably call that detour over. Um, and we're gonna do our upkeep phase and then travel phase and then see where we're at. Um, so we add noise. For this region, it is 1 noise. That brings you up to 4. We spend fuel. So that is. Now, I'm going to say you did not drive very, like, for most of that mission, you were on foot. So let's just say 1 fuel to mark the kind of general journey time. So I will unmark that. And then it is supply. That's 1, which I've unmarked. Worsening, no one is hurt that bad. Walker is close, but not that close. Okay, so then it is travel phase, where you get your 3 travel actions. So yeah, who wants to? So remember, these ones are Lilo, which gets you to reduce noise. Recover, which is healing. Resupply, which is getting supply or fuel, or working on projects. Your radio repair project is still ongoing. So yeah, what do people think?
Before we go anywhere, Walker, I'm going to take a proper look at that.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Didn't say it very loud before, but thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Now, don't be a pill.
Not
And no
be,
talking.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That was talking.
Sorry, ma'am.
That was more talking. You could bleat, I guess. Make me feel at home. And I'm assuming this is... Actually, I don't know what this is.
So, recover action, you just nominate 1 traveler and heal 2 damage. And if you had a caretaker in your midst, the traveler you choose cures 1 additional harm.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, so Walker, you're back to stable.
Oh, I think I'm back to no harm, I
Back to
guess.
no
Yeah,
harm.
you're back to nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
So those
Okay.
first 4 harm on the left are stable, and when you get past that midpoint, you are worsening. And when you're worsening, you get bad every upkeep phase, basically. When you do all the other bad stuff, you also get worse. So yeah, you're back to zip. Yay.
Yay.
What does this look like? Obviously there's some time involved and healing and chat. What is Mercy Days like longer term bedside manner like? What is Walker like as a patient?
I think Mercedes is fairly brusque. She does not tell you what she's doing. She just does it because, again, she's used to animals. Not that humans aren't animals, but yeah, I don't know how Walker responds to that. I think this is definitely.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think in general, especially in social situations, she tends to be fairly sort of skittish, hesitant. But when she's providing medical care, she's very much in her element and is not.
I think Walker's pretty stoic, and yeah, probably has to take off some clothing. You will see that he has other scars, so this is not his first rodeo in that regard. But probably not from a sword, but you know.
Yeah, they did not cover sword wounds in veterinary college, but she does her best.
Yeah. I mean, it cuts. They cover. And I mean, Walker isn't that talkative anyway. He was just messing with you, actually. which may be his way of trying to be friendly.
Yeah, and I don't think Mercedes was actually that upset by it. And when she's done, she gives you like two solid pats on the shoulder, like you would to a cow or a horse. And she says, "Oh, sorry."
I guess. Is Ree okay? I think Ree
Yeah.
took some harm too, right? I mean,
She just got knocked over. She's okay. She's okay for now. We'll worry about her if she gets 3 harm. Do we need... I have a question, Donna. What
Yep.
can I do to replenish my rifle uses?
They are not rare, so you can maybe burn. I mean, you can if you were to pick up ammo or find ammo, we would just hand wave that, or you could mark off supply to
Oof.
to get some back.
Okay.
But again, you can then you could like do a detour to scrounge for ammo specifically. So yeah, you've got some wiggle room. You've
I
got
think
like
that...
one more detour of shooting left in that rifle. So
Yeah. I think that Ree walks up to Mercedes and Walker while they're kind of finishing up, and looks at Walker and says, "How are you doing?"
she's pretty good. What's Mercedes? I've stitched up. Nose will stop bleeding. Wound swelling will go down. Probably has some water, cold, something with cold water up to his nose, so just so he won't totally pop up.
Just like a handkerchief full of snow or something.
Yeah, right. It's cold. So, yeah. See?
Do you... I hate to keep you so busy, Mercedes, but did you want to do more work on that radio? Since
I mean,
we stripped some
yeah,
stuff out of that car. Yeah. Okay.
but also, she sort of like nods towards Car and says, I did see our fuel's pretty low and we don't have that much food. We didn't, I mean, we saved people, which is good. And we didn't kill anybody. Well, we didn't kill any humans, which is also good. Not that, you know, aliens can't be anybody's. Anyway, what I'm saying is we just don't have a lot of like food and fuel, and I do want to fix the radio. And she looks over to where Angie is, I don't know, doing Angie business, and says, I think Angie would really like it, but if we all starve to death, that's also an issue.
I almost forgot the rescuing these people who are like a minor faction called the Remnants. The reward for
Are they
rescuing them
guilty?
is one or other of these things. Let me grab the sheet just to make sure that I have it right. One option is for you to pick up 2 passengers. The other option, which may be exactly what you're looking for, is a vehicle modification.
Ooh.
So
they could have a radio.
Yeah,
Or
so I mean,
parts.
vehicle modifications are like adding a pro, removing a con, but like some of those could be like a ham radio or you know, probably not a mounted machine gun. Uh, but you know, there are
Aww.
modifications that they could help you make. Um, I just think fictionally mounted machine gun is probably not there, right?
We'll get there. We'll get our mounted machine gun eventually, but
Do you want to get the ham radio, folks?
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody's been like, oh my God, we need a radio, so let's get a radio when we have the opportunity.
T?
Yeah, no, I think that's great. Although ham radio isn't exactly the same as like
Yeah.
a picks up broadcast radio. Perhaps honestly more useful though, particularly
Right.
since it's not attached to the car.
Probably.
Yeah, it won't get you tuned into WKNF, but it will allow you to talk to any truckers or whatever out there.
Won't allow us to play music though. It's a bummer.
So
WKNF, the knife. Yeah.
I hope that is a real radio station, Mark.
That's good.
I'm relying on you to guide me in this.
I don't know. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy.
There's so many of them.
It sounds real enough. I believe it. I believe in whatever the name was that I've already forgotten again.
It sure is in Tampa.
WKNF.
Wait, no, that's WMNF. I can't read.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was going, that would be great, except you'd have to go to Tampa, which, sounds harsh given that I know
Slight
nothing
detour.
about Tampa.
what about. So that's the thing we get without having to burn one of our
Yes, that is what
actions.
they do for you because
Awesome.
you save their lives
Oh, yeah.
and they are happy. And
Okay. Sometimes it's advantageous to help people.
who knew?
Yeah. But I think I think Mercedes is angling here for is we should try to resupply at least once. And then if we're successful, she can spend more time rummaging around inside car dashboards. But food is maybe slightly more important than music, whatever Angie says.
I mean, we have the ukulele, and maybe we can get Roxanne to sing or something. So yeah, food first, then
I mean,
music.
I think,
Because if we get music, we will argue about it all the time anyway.
yeah.
Food and warmth, right? Because the car heater is how we're keeping not freezing.
Yeah.
I will search and survey, if that's okay, around the area. I'm going to spend a heroism.
Okay. So if you're trying to resupply,
Yep.
up to 3 PCs can get involved.
Yeah.
Which thankfully means everyone gets to roll.
I mean, I know that there were provisions that were at the where these guys were being held, but I'm looking for something, I guess, a little less dangerous since we didn't recover anything there.
Yeah,
I don't want to go back there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Peter had, as every kind of human automaton walked out, just handed people a bag or a box or something.
Yeah.
So, maybe there's some stuff that you can scrounge for, but maybe it's back to the cars or back to the woods or whatever it is. Wherever researches and surveys, right?
Sounds good. So yeah, anyone else doing this also?
Yeah, I think.
And
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I know we've done this before. We don't all have to use the same skill, right?
No.
Oh my God, you have to get a 6.
Yeah.
You have to get a 6, indeed.
That's the hard part.
But for every 6, you get a supply or fuel. So it's kind of, all or nothing rule here.
Yeah. I failed, so good luck, folks. Come on, Mordecai.
I've changed my name. And I'm going
to.
Oh my God! You don't want Mordecai on this.
I mean,
no, I think Walker will drive around and with the car and see if he can spot some other cars. And I want to use drive for this, but I think that makes sense, right? Because we're on the road.
Okay.
And I think I will trust my luck. I will trust witch dice. Come on, don't fail me, baby. Yep, there's a 6.
Nice.
Still rolling sixes like a boss.
Uh,
Uh,
and I will spend a heroism. So I think we find something that's not like, ooh, maybe we find like an orchard, but we
Oh,
don't have like any um uh sort
ladders.
of yeah, like baskets
Okay.
or ways to like capture and store the fruit. So Mercedes is gonna um try and collect some stuff and cut the top off a water container that had a hole in it or something. I'm arguing
I'm
for Rigger,
completely
okay?
open to you shoehorning rig and repair into this. It's
Not
hard
that it did
enough.
anything.
Oh, okay.
No,
Oh
no
no,
sixes.
more
Uh,
fives. If only fives were worth something.
yeah, that
Um,
would be great.
so
I
you get to pick where it goes, supply or fuel. I guess supply makes more sense, but hey, who
yeah,
knows?
I think let me look.
Well, given that Walker
Yeah,
rolled a six, maybe it is fuel from cars.
yeah. What happens if we run out of supplies?
So during every upkeep phase where you do not eat or supply yourselves, everyone takes one harm.
Mm.
Okay.
So it's not terrible.
Mm.
It doesn't stop you. It just, starvation sucks.
Yeah,
Um,
it gets worse every time.
yeah, yeah. But if you run out of fuel, the car does not go. And yeah, that probably sucks more.
So,
What?
in what case would we? I'm sorry, am I on mute? In what case would we use two fuel?
Uh,
Um,
Normally, when you after you take a detour, but because you did so much of that kind of
okay.
detour on foot, I marked it down by one. The half price, low half price.
So
Uh,
next, even if we take the fuel next time, we will run out of everything,
yep.
right?
If
Um,
you
Okay. But if we have fuel, we can at least move on. I think I'm leaning towards fuel because we need 2 of these.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. And we still have a third action, so we could try to resupply again.
Right, right.
As
Good
Mercedes
point.
tries to like cut into these containers and it's so cold, the plastic just shatters. And after the fourth one, she's like, you know what? I don't think this is working.
Yeah. And I think Walker is standing around it. It's an orchard, right? They have to have generators or have to have had generators, and generators need fuel. So let's go and look for that. And I think that's where he finds the fuel. And it's in a container that is sloshing, but he will protect the container for Mercedes. He will give you his jacket that you can put stuff in. I know it's just fictional positioning, but he'll be cold and we'll have not enough food, but maybe a little. And we can also go on and do another resupply mission if we want to do that. Or we could just say,
so
fuck it, we need music. I think the kitten is in favor of music. Walker is not. Sabine kind of is.
Yeah, what
so
does Ree think?
yeah.
Hey. Sorry, the cat now is biting
Cat crimes.
the cord on my 30-year-old headphones here. Cat crimes. Yeah, I think supply is probably the best. Um, according to Ree. She hates to disappoint Angie, who's been very kind to her, but if we need to convert supply down the line to rifle ammo, I want to be able to do that.
That makes sense.
Are Recolak and Shakal still with us?
They are around.
Okay.
I mean, none of these people are part of the caravan until you decide they are. So I guess they will, probably part ways with you eventually before you or as you leave this region. So they're around. They're just, uh, playing what looks suspiciously like tic-tac-toe in the snow.
I mean, I hope Peter and the other people, the other named people whose names we just don't know, will maybe talk to them and they can, I don't know. I mean, they helped us, right? Rescue them. So
Yeah. Yeah, their kind of initial suspicion and fear has been ironed out in the, you know, off camera.
good, good. So yeah, we
Walker,
can.
do you want to see if you can drive us someplace and see if we can maybe find some more food?
Sure. Let's go. I mean, let's say goodbye to these nice people. Let's hope that they don't get caught again. And let's say bye to Recollect and Shakar. Shakal. I don't know. Can't pronounce that.
Chukal.
Yeah, as I said, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, but I can drive and try and see if I can find more stuff. Go and find more stuff. Guys, let us find more stuff, please. Stuff. No stuff. No stuff. There are a lot of places, but that look promising. But everywhere we go, somebody else has been before. They're before us. They're picked clean.
Do you see anything, Ree?
No, I don't know. My luck is out. She walks over and like kicks an empty can in the street. I don't know. I got a bad feeling now. I don't like that we can't I don't like that we're having so much trouble scrounging stuff up.
I mean, I guess I can finish the apples. I guess I can see if I could forage some, like, I don't know, something.
How about
Uh,
mushrooms? I understand mushrooms are a big deal to forage.
well, some of them are, and some of them kill you. Oh, these ones are good though.
Oh,
And that's two
excellent.
sixes.
Nice.
Whoa,
You
nice.
guys are critting left and right here.
And I think let's put those both in supply.
Damn. Nice.
And I think she comes back with Walker's jacket that she hasn't returned, and it's full of mushrooms that are technically edible.
So yeah, all mushrooms are edible. The question is
Yes.
how often. So I hope they're edible for humans without humans getting sick.
Now, did you say these are edibles?
Oh,
I mean,
those
given the
those
valuable nature of supply, maybe one of them is.
those
Okay.
kinds of mushrooms.
So two in supply. Okay. Well,
Mhm,
the caravan is looking pretty healthy right now.
mhm.
Mm.
Ooh,
And that is your three actions.
mm,
Um, yeah, and I guess because you're driving on this supply route, I mean, I guess it makes sense to think about your next detour, or you have satisfied the requirement for leaving this region.
ooh.
But fictionally speaking, to remind you of what got you into this position, Roxanne squawks out some more encoded Morse code, um, just to remind the players, if not the characters, of why you went to that lookout point
Oh,
in the first
oh,
Uh,
we haven't found the source of the Morse code yet.
it was in
So
a
you,
lake, right?
yeah, you
Yeah,
went up to the
right.
lookout point
And
where
then we got
Valerie died
distracted.
of consumption or dysentery or something,
Mhm.
to see if that point where the signal was coming from or the coordinates that the signal was sending you to at least was safe, and I guess it was, and then you had this whole detour with Recolak.
Oh, whoopsie.
So yeah, that's still
Remind me what
something you
the
could do.
Morse code was saying.
It was like coordinates, so somewhere to meet.
Mm.
Clarify, we haven't been to these coordinates yet. I thought they led us to the lighthouse. Oh wait, no, they didn't lead us to the lighthouse because that's the bird.
We met the bird.
Yeah.
Disregard.
Yeah, the bird was honking, and Mercedes eventually, much too slowly, from the bird's point of view, decoded them.
Yeah, and the bird was at the lighthouse, so
if those coordinates were the lighthouse, it would be kind of funny, right?
So do we have a way of ascertaining where these coordinates are? I mean, like, do we have a compass or something?
Yeah,
Something we can have?
I had thought that you had established via some kind of touristy map or whatever map you have where it was, which was like near the lake, near Lake Erie. And you'd gone to the lookout point to like see if it was safe, and it seemed to be safe, as safe as you can spy from a few miles away.
And we as characters did not know this previously, but there's no radio signal coming from this area, right? So the ham radio isn't picking anything up?
Sorry, you're taking the ham radio, so is that what I understand?
Yes, that was my so we're taking the ham radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Does
I'll
it
put that in.
say anything?
So that I guess you can, go through the dial looking for something, and you basically find a regular signal through the radio that is repeating this coordinate. And Roxanne looks confused when you're playing it. It's like that's my tune, right? How is this thing stealing my act?
Interesting. I mean, that's sort of two vectors towards this point.
Actually,
I mean,
it's the same vector. I think it's Roxanne's picking up the same signal the ham radio does, don't you think? Or the same source, at least.
I mean, maybe, but she sort of talked out through the other radio.
Okay.
Don't you guys want to know?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm scared, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared not to, too.
Could be something useful there. And with our luck with scrounging, we could use something useful.
All right, I'm in. Let's try to find it.
Okay. And Angie is not protesting, so
I feel like she's probably working on
ever been.
I imagine the whole time we've been talking in the background, it's just ukulele chords.
Oh no.
We're just tuning them out.
I think one day Walker will cave and just drum a beat to it on the
sledgehammer.
No, on the sledgehammer, on the wheel, the driving wheel, or the
steering wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, English.
Yeah, it's a dumb language.
It's not. It's just not my native one.
I concur. It's a dumb language.
There are dumber languages.
Okay, so I guess as you're driving to these coordinates, how frosty, let's say, are you being? You know, super paranoid, uh, you know, Jean Le Carre paranoid, or re-paranoid?
The super
Let's see.
paranoid is the lowest one, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Um, yeah, definitely not feeling positive about this. So for Ree, um, she is really keeping an eye out. So she's trying to stay awake and keep an eye on things.
Mhm.
Now we don't have anyone with us, right? We don't have any hangers on or anything, so we don't have to worry about them right now.
No, it is the three
Just the four
slash
of us.
four of you plus Roxanne.
Mhm.
And Angie is in a quantum state. Um,
I look in the
Schroeder,
back seat to see if she's there,
yeah,
and
Schrodinger's talker, right?
I mean, I think Walker's fairly paranoid. Not re-level paranoid, but careful. A, because of the road, because it's not great driving on it, and B, because there are aliens, and they probably not all of them are super friendly. Yeah.
Strategizing about upcoming danger, perhaps?
Yeah, that's kind of hard when you don't actually know where you're going, right? I mean, mostly he is trusting that Ree's keeping a lookout because Ree has good eyes. What?
don't do that. She got blindsided by a flippin' real estate agent or whatever the hell he was. So no,
Yeah, but Walker thinks that
Insurance.
that
insurance salesman.
that Jack should just was lying about the whole thing and just caught her because he was, I don't know, hiding there or whatever. He's not thinking about that. He doesn't want to think about that. Ree is really good lookout. So
She'll try.
no.
He brings up an
Yeah,
important point. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
everybody's doing
Ev
that. Great.
Everyone should take extra heroism for
Thank
helping
you.
people. See, it is advantageous mechanically.
Thanks, T.
I'm giving Angie one because she was there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um, okay. Um, so being super paranoid, or you like driving straight up to it, or like depusing to, you know, scout out on foot?
I
Listen, I
think
think
no, you go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to weigh in on about how to proceed. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think we should kind of take a more roundabout approach so
Mhm.
that we're not driven right. What do you think, Walker?
Like going there on foot or how? What do you mean by roundabout? I mean, I like roundabout, but
Yeah. Maybe on foot, Mercedes. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. And I think she just looks full at Roxanne and asks it like she would another person. Um, do you want to come? I don't know. Do you know anything about it? Do you have any thoughts?
And yeah, Roxanne kind of, squawks, warbles.
that clears that up. Um, Counterpoint, we could drive there because that would get us out faster if something's wrong. Because if we're on foot, we are. If we're caught flat-footed.
It's a good point.
And we do have a fair amount of fuel.
Yeah. This is an off-roader, so we don't have to necessarily drive up the roadway. We could kind of cross country it a little bit.
And Steve can handle cross country for a little bit, but
Yeah.
I just we don't know what's there, and maybe if we have to run, I'd rather run in a car. Plus, it's warm. I mean, I don't mind the cold, but still.
Doesn't bother you? Um,
You realize my daughter was frozen age, right? But don't make me sing.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, Walker. I don't know what I was thinking.
it's no, it's what it is.
Okay. Let's get going.
So yeah, you drive up to the coordinates, which kind of take you to the bank of um, a river going into Lake Erie, and there's like a kind of a riverside parking lot, um, and yeah, these are definitely those coordinates. You do see footprints, like fresh footprints in the snow, like walk, like lead in and then over towards the shore and then back out uh, in a direction. But I don't know, Mark. Maybe Ree's Spidey sense should get involved.
Oh,
Are they human footprints?
They are human footprints, size 7, hiking boots.
I will go and Google size that.
Not especially big, not tiny. Uh, were you gonna roll, Mark, or did you
Yeah.
already?
So no, I haven't.
Ah,
Search
okay.
and survey.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a heroism since I've been rolling so poorly. Wow, my luck keeps holding up.
I mean, it's a 4 at least.
At least it's partial, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think like you definitely get a sense that whoever sends this message would not be so blatant, but like where else could they have gone, right? Um, and I think, you know, you um you end up looking over a wall, uh, and you find this I guess woman in her 30s, hunkered down. Um, she has a hot flask and is drinking coffee out of it and is pointing what looks like an alien pistol generally in your direction. And she says, "Well, you took your time."
Um, I I swear I can smell that from here. Is that coffee?
Uh, I hope so. It feels like coffee.
Uh, should Real put her hands like up, like this? You don't have to train that on us. We're not going to cause any problems for you.
She stands up and kind of looks uh, in the general direction that Mercedes and Walker and Steve are in, and holsters the pistol and yeah, refills her cup and passes it over.
Is that coffee?
I'm driving up the car because I think Angie might be like, oh, coffee as well, if I remember that correctly.
Well, it's strange to see people need coffee so much without the morning commute.
Why did you bring us here?
I mean, there's nothing special about here except, I can see you coming. Um, I wanted to see who was listening. and who might be around to, um, I don't know, start cooperating, start building a better future, all that malarkey.
Well, I think you'll find some folks like that, but we're going west.
Yeah. So you're not local?
We're not. I'm Walker, and we're not staying, but maybe we can trade a little, do a little trade or something.
Hmm. My name is Langton.
Like plankton with no P?
Yeah, no, no K, a G, Langton.
Plankton. Oh, I'm Mercedes.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, heading west is good, but I'm much more interested in your local contacts. We're based out west, uh, the Pacific Northwest. You're familiar with that neck of the woods?
Who are you? Who are you with?
We're with a group that, well, it sounds a little, I don't know, full of ourselves. We like to call ourselves the answer.
The answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like a mega church.
Yeah. Well, we have an offshore platform where we base ourselves, um, a repurposed alien vessel. And yeah, we're trying to figure out how we can, yeah, come through this alive. Let's set the bar real low.
What do you what are you doing this far east?
We're looking for people who can help.
Do you have do you have a vehicle?
Uh, and not as such.
Uh, did you teleport here?
Um, no, I just scrounge. It's better for keeping my head down. Um, but yeah, we're looking for people who can help. Um, I'm trying to, well, there's a lot of things we're trying to do, right? Um, if you're moving west, maybe you can help us on the way. But really, maybe you can point me towards your friends.
I think Ree looks at Walker and Mercedes, I guess, and Angie, as if to say, should we out their location really to this person? Are they? I hate to be paranoid. I hate to be re-level paranoid, but if we're gonna
I
tell,
think
yeah,
I think Walker doesn't trust this woman. I mean, you can see that. He's not saying anything clearly, but you know him well enough.
Mario cut out a little bit. We're trying to discuss whether or not we tell her where the remnants are.
Mhm. Yeah, where the people are that we met, I think.
yeah, she Langton wants to know, and I guess our question is, do we trust her, or is she maybe in league with the aliens and just trying to root out the remaining bastions of humanity?
Well,
Or, Yeah, I think Mercedes is just gonna ask. She's not a dissembler. I mean, you said you have like an alien ship. Were you the people who shot it down? Were you involved in that at all?
Oh, no, that was in New Orleans. We were not involved in that.
But you know about it.
Yeah.
Could you have stopped it?
Well, I think we're past that. Listen, we're working as a collective of humans and aliens trying to stop this war.
What did the crab people call themselves?
What do they call themselves? Like not the Uliani? What the Irani call them? No, no. What do they call themselves? I mean, they call themselves shield crackers, but that's probably not the term you've heard.
Mercedes sort of looks at Rhea and Walker and Angie.
Maybe, you know what, like, not to put a fine point, I think we need to discuss this amongst ourselves before we tell you anything. Okay?
I mean, no one is out and about surviving this long without a bit of prudence, so take your time. And she takes back the coffee cup, probably empty, from Ree, and puts it back on top of the flask, sets it down.
I think when Ree had it, she passed it off to Mercedes for what it's worth. Or Angie, whoever looked the most eager. Um, so yeah, I think Walker, Mercedes, and Ree walk back to Steve and with Angie. We all get inside Steve.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I got weird vibes from her.
Yeah.
Like she sounds like someone who's in a cult or someone who's like, yeah, where are these? It's a little bit too direct, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with being direct about things.
No, but I don't know. Like as I said, like there's something weird about this. Something like going from, hey, maybe we can trade, to, hey, where are all your contacts? Tell them to me. That's a jump.
I mean, if she's telling the truth, right? And they're trying to, I don't know, build up some sort of society again, then knowing about people is kind of important. It's not like you can, well, I guess she kind of did like put a
Put a call.
ad in the paper.
Yeah.
Mercedes sort of like looks at Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it did go through human radio and I guess birdcast. I don't know what
Twitter.
their sort of thing is, but Mercedes kicks you.
Didn't say that.
uh,
Damn it. How did she get here? She was really cagey when you asked her, Ray.
Yeah, she said she scrounges. That's a hell of a long way to travel,
Yeah.
no matter how you cut scrounging.
I mean, depends who she's crunched a ride with, I guess.
Do you think she's got an alien ship? I mean, if she's telling the truth. If she's telling the truth, can she cut a lot of time off of our off of our travel and get us where we're trying to get to right away?
I mean, if she's scrounging, maybe she wants to hitch a ride.
She didn't ask for that. And
Mm.
she has coffee. Is there a settlement
Yeah.
near here or something?
Oh, she got a coffee.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, it's clear she's got access to resources. She can broadcast. She's
Mm,
got coffee. She's got alien tech.
mm,
She knows about the aliens, right? Like things that
mm,
we learned when we talked with
mm,
them.
mm.
I don't know. I guess I want to believe that someone's doing something and that there's something that makes sense and that there's people who know what they're doing and can tell us what to do. And then we don't have to figure it out all the time and just wander around doing just random stuff.
We're not doing random stuff. We're making our
Mercedes
way.
gives you a look.
We're making our way. We're we're gonna get there. It's just it's hard to avoid, detours. It's not just a straight line.
Be nice
Maybe
if it
we should
was.
maybe we should maybe we should camp here overnight. Talk to her a little bit. See what we
Have her
think.
over for dinner.
She should have us for dinner. Well, wait, that sounds weird. She should
A
she should give us food.
little potluck.
Yeah, I don't know. We can give her something. She can give us something back and make it. Yeah.
Maybe tell her before telling her about our contacts. We need to know a little more about her.
I
Now,
mean, if she's being careful, she probably wants to know about us too. We could be axe murderers. Or I guess
yeah, see,
hammer
that's
murderers.
that's the point. She was a little too trusting. She pointed her gun at us, but after that, she was like, "Yeah, I'm part of this and I'm part of that." And I mean, we could be axe murderers or sledgehammer murderers or whatever. I'm not a sledgehammer murderer. If anybody was wondering.
Walker, I hate to tell you this, I do think you are actually,
Oh,
but not recreationally.
thanks for saying that.
I mean, does that make you a drone murderer?
Drones aren't alive.
Um,
No, but if we follow the analogy, then the drone.
Oh, with the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I helped. Oh, yeah, no, I parsed that wrong. Yes, I am a drone murderer.
how
We
about we
should
take a
go
quick
and
5 minute break and then
we should go and tell her that.
I feel like we're making so much progress here,
yeah,
Donna.
let's make a cuss and come back with a
Okay.
fresh mind.
Cool.
Um, so yes, after how long does this discussion in Steve take? Before you know open the doors to walk back over.
5 minutes?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you ready to go back over?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Mercedes pulls out, I don't know, something from their supply, like some, we said we had jerky. She'll pull out some jerky and say, um,
Mushrooms.
yeah, absolutely. Mushrooms, edible ones, edible multiple
Oh,
times,
oh, that
for
that
eating.
that that might make her talkative.
Well, it might. She's not gonna truck her, but so we thought we could have like a little bit of a potluck, get to know each other a little bit more, and then sort of feel each other out, and then maybe
Hmm.
we can help each other.
Okay. She's kind of looking at Walker and Ree, um, because they are not speaking.
Oh.
Maybe they don't look quite as comfortable with that proposal, but maybe that's just her paranoia. Yeah. And she fishes into her backpack and pulls out a staring bag of M&Ms. Mm.
She has a bag of M&Ms.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're familiar with these. These are kind of candies filled with chocolate.
Hmm. Where did you get these?
You'd be surprised at how many MREs are still left with M&Ms, and how many you've got to go through before you find something that's not a peanut M&M.
Been through a lot of places, and I haven't found a single M&M, I have to say. Guess you're very good at this.
I mean, I can't take credit for having found them scrounging. I requisitioned them when I left.
From whom?
So, and she digs into the jerky. Um, what what do you want to know? Because I've seen this look before, I guess. You want to know what I'm up to, what we're up to, how we can help. If
I want to know who you requisition these things from. That's what I want to know.
Oh, well, so that alien vessel is what the aliens call a song weaver carrier. That's our headquarters now. Um, so yeah, we're like supplying our whole organization. Um, Call it the Keystone. Again, the people that come up with names for organizations and things really, are full of themselves, but that's not my above my pay grade, let's say.
So
You're
you're
saying you. Oh, go ahead.
so you're hierarchical.
I mean, there are people who are running things. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Um, I mean, I don't want to say. I mean, in my experience, once you get to more than 7 or 8 people, you need someone in charge.
Hmm.
You walked across Montana with a bag of M&Ms?
Uh, 2 bags actually, but one is sadly depleted.
Hmm.
Usually, I just have like a couple around midday. Mm. Sometimes there's an avenue for some bribery, uh, which I will take.
Um, if it's not too personal a question, what was your, I mean, like, what did your job used to be? I was a vet, not like a military vet, like a moo, like an animal vet.
Well, yeah, I'm not an animal doctor. I used to be in the military, but I rode a couple of horses once.
So are you still in the military?
I mean, I haven't been discharged, so I guess, but not really anymore.
Who's the president now?
I mean, I don't know, probably the Secretary for Commerce or something. I don't know. It's not really so concerning to me because they're obviously not in charge.
Who is?
I mean, in charge of this country. I mean, no one anymore, obviously. In charge of my organization,
Hmm.
I go with William Zhao. You might have heard of him. He's like an economics professor at Stanford, or he was when Stanford existed. He won
An
a Nobel Prize for
economics
something
professor?
or other.
Mercedes looks deeply confused.
Oh, is it who I would put in charge if I had a choice of a bunch of people? Probably not, but he seems to be doing a pretty good job. Um, Listen, um, finding avenues for cooperation is his jam, so that's
Are
what
you,
we're doing.
are you, is he like negotiating with the aliens?
I mean, we are working together.
Wait, with like, not just, are you saying that he's working like with the leader of the aliens to negotiate?
No, we're working with aliens. There are
Okay.
aliens in our organization. They're helping us to create hybrid technology. They're helping us to understand exactly what happened to bring us to this point.
Oh my God, you have labs, don't you?
I guess we do have labs. I'm a more of a golden retriever kind of gal myself, but
Mercedes laughs out loud at that. She is one push away from joining this cult. If they give her coffee one more time, they have her.
Oh, but there is an alien leadership, right?
yeah, so there are elders, but they're not really in control anymore. They were in control on the trip here, but no longer.
Mhm.
The kind of uh, militant part is kind of in charge now. The elders have scattered, if not been killed. Um, yeah, yeah, it's not great. But we're trying to figure out what we can do. I mean, there are some Warsingers who see reason and want to help. We have a few working with us. Most Warsingers, though, uh, certainly in this neck of the woods, are stone cold killers. Um,
Yeah.
We might have met one of them.
Listen, there's a lot of fault lines in the alien society. You know, the Ekikmak, I think, are natural allies. Um, if we could find an elder, that would be great. Um,
Mercedes is looking at Ree and Walker with stars in her eyes. She is absolutely ready to give up the goods. I mean, that sounds like you sort of got all figured out. Like there's, I don't know, like you know what you're doing.
Um, we certainly know what we want to do, um, but there's a lot to figure out. Listen, if you're heading west, if you veer south, you're gonna hit different groups, right, who have very different ideas of how to make progress. You're gonna make up your own minds about those people.
What's
I don't
ahead of
know.
us in between Winter Lake and Marcana? Which one of those do you think is the better choice?
You're heading west. Well, I guess it depends. You want to head towards New Orleans, or do you want to head to California?
Let's say we're heading toward California.
Um, I mean, with that car, I'd be skating over Winter Lake. But like, what are you wondering? Like, what
What's out
kind of
there?
stuff is going on there?
Yeah, what's out there? You seem to have a lot of you seem to have a lot of intelligence. Why
Yeah.
don't you tell us what you can tell us?
So, I mean, Marcana is dicey,
Well, so
because the aliens there are very much in control. There's like militia fighting them, but it is, I mean, sneaking through is all I did in Morcana. The chopper left me on the western side, and I snuck through. I mean, Winter Lake is much nicer. I mean, all you have to do is get across a frozen lake, right? How difficult can that be? We're a bit more active there, but yeah, you'll have to pay some kind of a toll probably to get across.
a toll? Who's collecting a toll?
Uh, People, I didn't come that way, so I don't know any details.
How do you folks identify each other?
There's not that many of us. We all know each other. And then when we get local, we're recruiting cells to operate. And so I'll communicate back their identification so that we know what assets we have in the area. See, and now I'm talking like a professional, which probably doesn't suit you, does it?
So if we say, "Hey, we know Langton,"
Yeah.
they gonna know who we're talking about?
I mean, if you know who you're talking to is with the answer, yeah, they'll know.
Okay. Does everybody know you in the answer?
Like I said, we're not that big.
Mm-hmm.
You sounded like you're pretty big with the alien chopper and stuff like that. And now you're just a couple of people, handful of people,
Well, uh, I wouldn't say a couple of people, more like a couple of hundred people out and about.
and you all know each other. Okay.
Well, it's a couple of hundred people. It's not rocket science.
Honestly, it's also good. All sounds too good to be true. There's got to be a drawback.
I mean, the drawback is the aliens are bedding in and about to start a war, and we can't fight them.
Wait, with each other?
No, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. Well, maybe with each other. I mean, there are different factions now in the alien setup, so maybe with each other, but mostly with people like you, mostly with people who live uh, in the regions they're active in.
It hasn't
So,
been a war so far?
and
Uh,
it's not a war. It would be a slaughter.
there was a war in the first couple of months, and then there was not
Mm.
much going on, and now uh, things are kicking off again.
What changed?
Internal politics?
Mm.
I don't know.
Mm.
Do you want my notes?
How do you mean?
Oh, I've just been taking notes on I mean, I guess you're working with aliens, but if it's helpful about like biology and
Okay, sure. I mean, have you seen anything strange?
um I mean there's the bird and then uh I mean strange.
They're fucking aliens, man. Yeah, they're
There's
strange.
the bird.
I imagine the bird is somewhere around.
Okay. Uh, I
I
guess,
know it's not a bird.
Roxanne comes out at this. Huh. So that's an Aryan songbird.
A what?
Songbird. It's an alien songbird. That
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
usually
she
we
told
see
us
it
where to
per.
find you.
Okay, how did that happen?
She she sang the coordinates. I mean, I had to decode them.
You received the Morse code coordinates I was transmitting.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Oh, and then later, after we got the ham radio, we heard them on the radio too. But the only reason we were here in the first place is because Roxanne sort of dip it, dip it, dip it. She does it
Okay,
better.
okay. Um, so songbirds interact with alien technology. They're kind of like a primitive version of what Warsingers do, right? They can affect Ernian technology. I've never heard of one being able to affect or interact with human technology.
How much is it worth to you?
You can't
Uh,
give her Roxanne.
Just calm down.
uh, how much is she worth to you?
I mean, I think she's got like at least elephant level intelligence.
Uh, Ray leans over to Mercedes. Is that pretty good?
Yes, there's like puzzles and stuff. Um, Communication, social. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious it's not like African grays.
It's pretty smart for like an elephant.
Okay. Um, so I guess the question is, uh, if you keep going west and you meet someone who isn't on this side of Morcana, someone who'd be able to, take Roxanne off your hands, like, would you do that? I mean, I don't know what I can do to make it worth your while.
I mean, if Roxanne wanted to go,
If Roxanne wanted to go, she could have. I mean, we're not chaining her down.
All right, Walker,
Yeah,
can I talk to you for a sec?
sure.
Okay, so obviously Mercedes is ready to join up with these folks.
Anything for a lab, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you have some real doubts,
Yeah.
but kind of feel like what she's saying rings true. We don't necessarily have to tell her where the remnant are. We could just move on. She's not offering us anything for it, so we're not giving anything up for it.
Mm.
If there was a way to get in contact with them, then and let them know that she's looking, then I guess we could. But I say we just press on. I say we don't give up their location. That's their decision.
Yeah, that's my thought too. I don't know about this lady. I don't like people answering questions with other questions all the time. That's what she's doing. Not always, but a lot of the time. And maybe she's just kind of awkward. And I mean, they send her out to find people and recruit them. And I don't know. And I don't know. But I wouldn't want to leave Mercedes with her.
Do you think we'll have to convince Mercedes not to stay with her? Or?
And we probably should talk to her. I mean, we can't chain her to Steve, right? Put her in the trunk or something. We're not doing that.
No. Yeah, I mean,
And she's not wrong. Some of the stuff that she says makes sense, and some of that is valuable information. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Really.
well,
You don't trust her either, right?
I mean, kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
She,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I know she wants information, but we're not losing out if we don't give anything to her. Hey, Mercedes.
she looks up from where she's showing LinkedIn her hypothetical diagrams of the cloaca question mark that the songbird has.
Come, come here.
Sure, 1 second. Yeah, what's up?
You, listen, I was thinking maybe we can just move on, not give her the location of the remnant. Let that be
Hmm.
their choice. But will you keep moving with us, or do you want to stay with her?
What? No, her job sucks. I want to go to this platform.
Right, but
I
maybe
want to
she
keep
can
going
find
west.
okay, okay.
Mhm.
But if she offers like some way to extract you with her helicopter or whatever and take you directly there, Are you going to do that?
I mean, I
No,
don't.
I won't blame you. Walker, will you blame her?
No, I won't. I will worry about you though.
Yeah.
I think that's very sweet. And also that I'm just not that valuable.
Well, I mean, how many doctors do you think they have? If they got a couple hundred people, probably not a lot.
Also, you got a good sense of observation.
I'm sure, scientists, I'm sure are valuable to them, but
Mm.
I just
I mean,
wanted to.
that's sweet. But I mean, I want to see you to me. I want to see you to your family. And also, I think the likelihood that one or the both of you are going to get stabbed again, is kind of high.
Yeah.
And I want to be here to patch you up. I mean, listen, I guess in a fucked up way, we're family, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Walker, you good with all this?
Yeah, good with all this.
So we're gonna set up a meeting, maybe see if we can introduce her to Peter in like a neutral third place or something.
Is there a way to, like, logistically, Donna, there's a way for us to get in contact with Peter and let him know this person wants to meet them?
Well, it would seem unlikely that the people who helped you out with a CB radio aren't able to have one of those themselves, right?
Okay, yeah, yeah, right. You're
And
absolutely right.
maybe Recolak and Shakol would be interested. I mean, I don't think they want war either.
You're right.
I think they would, if what she's saying is true, they would make very good allies, and maybe some give these remnants a place where they would be more safe from the two war singers who are still running around.
All right.
But I agree that that should be their decision. We have
Right.
the radio, so we can just call them, like,
Mercedes,
in the old days.
you want to give them a call and see if they've ghosted us?
They gave you a wrong number,
The wrong radio band, and then we
right?
like
Yeah,
tick
yeah,
down through them until we hear them talking shit about us. Those
yeah, yeah.
bastards.
Those guys, losers.
So let's do that
Mhm,
without involving Langton, right? We're doing
mhm.
this privately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you reach out, you tell them Langton is looking for people in the area, and they kind of know where. Maybe you can tell them the coordinates or the band that her signal is
Mhm.
on. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if she can signal them, maybe they can contact each other on their radios.
Mm. Mm-hmm. They can have their own discussion that way.
Yeah.
That's what you're right.
So yeah, so when you go back, I guess you arrange all that. When you go back to Langton, I guess, how do you leave things? Um, are you looking for anything else, or you're like looking for a blank check if you were to deliver Roxanne, or what's that parting like?
We're
I
not
think
delivering
Otherwise,
Roxanne.
I
Bree
think
was just,
Mercedes wants directions to the Keystone.
yeah, that's cool.
Mhm, mhm.
well, I guess when you get to the Pacific Northwest coast, you look out, and when you see the great big alien vessel floating there, you're there.
Now, why do you got to be that way?
Does feel a little vague, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I guess once we get there, we can ask people and they can point us in the right direction. Unless, are there like people in that area that if we're like, hey, I'm here, I'm looking to talk to the answer, they'll just shoot you in the face?
Um,
That's a fair
well,
question.
that's a fair question. I mean, I don't think we have upset that many people. That's,
But you
but you
have
never
upset.
know.
But you have upset some people.
Well, some people think that by cooperating with aliens, we are betraying everything, right? Um, so yeah, there's certainly, but then again, like you end up in the rostrum, you're gonna find people who are not happy with you. You end up in the Republic of St. Francis. There's gonna be people who aren't happy with them either. So like, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Are all. Go ahead, please, Sabine.
Uh, is there anything you might need aside from Roxanne that we could trade you for? Because I know that some people here would really like to have our own coffee.
Um, okay, well, apart from building a network here, I'm really looking to see if I can't capture a Warsinger.
Um,
So knowing like where a corpse of one was would not be helpful.
I mean, it wouldn't not be helpful, but capturing alive is kind of what we're thinking.
uh, I mean, there are two war singers that we know of that are not too far away.
Hmm,
I mean, we don't have precise coordinates, obviously. I mean, they
but you
might
know,
go looking for the corpse of their friend.
Um, Capture like for why?
I mean, we wanna, well, who knows, to be honest. I think we want to figure out exactly if we can, if we put them in touch with their ilk, are they convertible? Are they reasonable? Or have they gone beyond that?
Okay, so not like um we want to torture somebody for information kind of thing.
Uh, I mean, in my experience, that doesn't work.
Uh, Mercedes looks relieved.
Let's.
And then thinks about it for a second and looks less relieved.
It's not precisely a no, though.
So if you could point me like specifically in the direction of their dead friend and their base of operations, then maybe I could part with coffee.
Okay. Look, these war singers are a danger to people all around.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me.
I'm not telling you. I'm not talking to you right now, sorry. But I want to be on the same page as my friends here.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'm just, I feel like there's a difference between, you know, in hurting somebody in combat because it's you or them and, torturing a prisoner.
Yeah, but they're not going to torture a prisoner because that's not going to work.
Right. Which he knows. Yes. Oh, I'm all for it.
Okay.
If nothing else, you can get that corpse out of the river where it's probably not doing the ecosystem any good.
Yes, that as well.
Who
Right?
knows what sort of heavy metals are in their stupid tree control gloves.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's share
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay, I guess we're sharing the location of where we last saw the corpse. It's heavy enough that it won't have floated, and I think the river was more of a creek, right? So it won't be very far away, and I don't think the local wildlife wants to bite into them too much.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think she is quite professional about identifying exactly where on a map these
Mhm.
2 points are. Um, and talks about, you know, other details that maybe only Ree has the kind of awareness of exactly how you sneak up on places to answer. Um, yeah, and I think when she's happy with that, she, fishes into her bag and pulls out um, some coffee.
Okay.
Um, and given that she's giving up all her coffee, she's probably giving you her little like 1 dose mocha pot too, right?
Amazing. We don't have to just chew beans.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, it's pre-ground, which I know is a sin, but like carrying the grinder was not on the cards. So let's make that 1 supply for free.
Not exactly for free, we gave her information.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't have to roll anything for it, which is fine.
Okay. So I think we should stop there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes
Uh,
sense.
when we return in the new year, we will talk about where to next and all of that jazz.
Oh,
But
is
for
this the
now,
last session this year?
yeah, this is
It
the last
is.
session.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
because November has
Mm-hmm.
only 30 days.
Who invented that?
Not even the 9th month, you idiots. Okay, let me stop the recording.